So I want to go over what I believe surrendering, letting go, and letting control go actually means, because this is another thing, just like anything you'll notice within this. One thing can mean 10 different things, and other people have different interpretations of it. This is not me saying my interpretation is correct. Um, this is just me saying this is truly what I believe it means. But before I get into that, I made a TikTok a while ago. I'm going to link it down below because I plan on starting to make TikToks. I'll probably actually make one today. My brother Rounding Edges, Sean, I will link his YouTube and TikTok below. Please go check it out. Inspired me to go to TikTok because I thought about it and then I was like, no, I don't even want to. But I think it would work well with some of my messages and the poetry I have written. So, and also, I hope you guys have noticed my friends back here. They represent something. I hope you can see what these are metaphors and represent here. This is a turtle. This is a dragon. And these are two things that I found along this journey. So, and how me and this guy right here became friends was I thought he was trying to kill me, thought he was trying to destroy me. And so when we finally met, I just gave it a hug and told it I loved it. So we're cool now. This over here, this turtle, how me and this turtle became really cool is because on my journey to chase God and chasing God, this turtle led me to myself. So, and remember, who's that turtle? Who is the turtle? If it's turtles all the way down, that can only mean one thing, right? So, what I believe surrendering, letting go, and letting control go means is this. Now, I'm not going to go into what other people think it means or claim it means, so I'm going to, if you want to do that, research that on your own. But what I believe surrendering means is surrendering to the truth, surrendering to who you really are, surrendering to your heart, surrendering to love. And what I believe letting go means is letting go of all attachments, of all feelings that you're holding in, of everything that is causing you suffering and misery. And also, letting go means you have to detach from a lot of this reality. Like, you got to understand this. It's hard to bring in a new reality if you're attached to this reality. Really understand that. And letting go control, what I think handing control over means, which is something you should have done a long time ago, is and it's very important you understand these things and don't just say you're surrendering and letting go and letting control go if you don't really understand what it means. So this is why I was hesitant to do these things. This is why I was hesitant to come on here and talk about it, because I wasn't entirely sure what it really meant. And other people will tell you other things. So this is just, my heart told me this, so I'm going with it. Letting control go means you've surrendered to who you are, surrendered to love. You're letting go of these attachments. And then you need to trust yourself. You need to trust yourself enough to let control of whatever's going to happen go and hand it over. Because if, for an example, like I want heaven here. Like, I want peace, freedom, and love for everyone involved. I'm not settling for anything less than that. Not one thing less than that. I'm not settling. So, in my mind, I had an idea. Again, ideas are bad things to have sometimes. Beliefs and ideas will fuck you. Realize this. Unless you get a message about them. If you're just coming up with crazy shit in your mind and holding on to it, they will screw you over. So, you need to let go of the idea to the attachment of how this is going to play out and just let it play out. Because this could play out 500 different ways. It could play out infinite different ways. But just trust and believe and know it's going to play out in the sense you want it to. It may just not happen exactly how you want it to happen. And maybe how it happens is even better than you can think because you're thinking about this with the human mind. Please realize this. Like, the human mind is our biggest obstacle still because there's a communication barrier, there is an understanding barrier. And until you understand it and level up, it's your human mind will pull and take it and spin it. So understand that. Just let go. Like, fully let go, fully surrender, and detach. Let the control go. And just trust it's going to work out. Promise you, your life's going to be a lot better. Like, you need to deal with these emotions, you need to deal with these frustrations, you need to detox, you need to purge, you need to let it go, release it. But you also don't have to play into it even more and make it worse with the human mind, knowing it's playing games. Like, just, it's, I understand when you're in the moment, it's hard to pull yourself back out. It'll suck you in. But you need to listen to that voice. You need to listen, you need to follow this and listen to this. And I don't mean a human mind or a brain. I mean your internal dialogue, your voice, your internal guidance system, which is your heart and your head and your voice in your head. But you got to be very careful about that voice in your head. You have to know the difference between that talking and communicating to you and your human mind thinking. You have to. So I just want to say you're doing great. You're doing amazing. Everyone that's watching this, you're doing great, amazing. I love you. It is a game of form and the play of life. I am you talking to you. So is everyone else here in this reality. I'd appreciate it if you open your heart a little. I'd appreciate it if you took the mask off and we lifted the curtains. So enjoy the movie. Enjoy the dream of life. Don't take it too serious, but realize something has to be done. And what I mean by that is you can't just sit back and I'll get into this for another thing because it's not going to sound like what I mean it to sound without me thinking this out clearly. So love you guys. Wake up, please. Please wake up.